Yo, happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Turnover the Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Husband, and I am with the GOAT. In certain cases, sometimes he be tripping, but overall, he's a GOAT. My boy, Artist, how you doing today, Brody?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. Ready to get into this football and basketball talk, man. It's a ton to get into as usual.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm ready to get into it, man. I'm ready to get into it, man. But feeling good, feeling rested. You know, me and my lady gonna celebrate our anniversary today, so that should be fun.
How many years?
Shortly after
How many
this,
years?
huh?
How many years?
It's been 4 years, man.
4 years. It don't even seem like it's been that long.
It's been 4 years, man. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It should be a pretty smooth day for your boy.
Yeah,
Should be a pretty smooth day for your boy.
I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. I definitely enjoyed mine. I went to go see Black Panther again last night.
Again?
After seeing it the second time, at first I had an 8.5, but after seeing it the second time, it's definitely a 9.
Really? What made it go up?
He more.
Okay.
Bro, him. I ain't gonna lie. The way he was talking, bro, he him. But just seeing again the elegance of it, bro, that movie is great, bro. I like it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I liked it. I'd have to see it another time though to rank it higher than my 8.5 because I think we had it rated at the same number. So I'd have to see it again and rank it higher. But it is cold though.
Yeah.
It's definitely cold. So but these sports though, man, we got NFL. What is this, week 12 if I'm not mistaken, coming up right now?
Week 12, yeah.
Week 12, man. The NFL season been flying. It's been flying, bro. We already at week 12, man. I remember we was talking in the off season about how we couldn't wait for the season to start, and there's so much to look forward to, XYZ. And now we finally here, bro. We finally here at week 12. We inching towards the postseason. So is there any games that stand out to you? Any teams you want to quickly talk about? Any surprise teams that's like, yo, they creeping up? Look out for them. Like, how you feeling about football right now?
So I'm super excited to see my Buccaneers. Honestly,
Okay,
we're coming off a bye. We won on our bye, so we're coming off a bye. So I'm trying to see if we're going to pick up that steam like we did in 2020.
Okay.
After after our bye, we went crazy. We played the Browns. They got a good run defense. I mean, a good run, but we got a great run defense.
Fact.
And the way our offense is picking up, they give us some chances to, you know what I'm saying, give our defense a rest. So I'm just excited to see how the Bucks going to be. I know off air we was talking about the Commanders in that Atlanta Falcons game.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Facts. It is gonna be good. It is. The Commanders, I think they riding like a 5-6 game win streak, something along them lines right now.
And
They've been balling.
So they definitely been balling.
What KD call them the Manders. He call them the Manders.
Who are we? That's the trashiest song I ever heard in my life, bro.
Bro, they had that mug on loop after they beat the Eagles, bro. They had that mug on loop. Yes, bro. Yes. Everywhere I went on Twitter, bro.
You see how I forced it today? I had to put the goat back there.
I see that. Is that high school?
That's high school All-American.
That's clean.
Yeah, bro.
That's clean, bro.
I thought I was, when you get it overseas, the sizing.
Right. It's clean though.
But yeah. The Commanders, it might be a good game. I hope it is. Atlanta be fighting, bro.
Yeah, they do be fighting. They like I said, I ain't had no respect for them at first. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had much respect for them at first, bro. I just felt like they was overhyped. I still feel like they a little, overhyped, but they playing in a division right now that's just everybody not playing well. The Buccaneers just now starting to really catch their footing and catch their rhythm. And look like they probably gonna go on this little playoff push right now. But the Commanders and the Falcons is two teams I feel like in their divisions, respectfully, that's kind of fighting for that respect.
Yeah.
That's kind of fighting can we make the playoffs? In the Falcons case, can we make a push to win a division? And in the Commanders case, can we just make the playoffs? Because they're not gonna win a division at this point. It's gonna be hard to even catch the Cowboys, let alone catch Philly at the top. So, but it's gonna be good because they both got a lot on the line right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot on the line for both these football teams. So that should be It should be a good one. It's in Washington too.
Mm.
So I don't like the Falcons' chances, man. We had this conversation a while ago, and I was like, I ain't want to say it, but I think I've been saying it every week now, man. The NFC East is easily the easiest division, easily the hardest division in football, bro.
It's the best division, yeah.
Easily, and I think that's just crazy to me, bro.
It's not even close at this point.
It's not close, bro.
I think
It's not.
they said in the beginning of the season, AFC East was going to be the most. Was it the AFC East?
Yeah, it was the AFC
And
East.
that's
Division, or was it the West? Whatever division with, I think it was the West. When they got the Chiefs, they got the Raiders, they got Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos. Yeah. They were saying that's gonna be the hardest division.
Fast. I ain't gonna lie.
It did.
The NFC East been the most consistently the best team in best division in all football.
Facts. It's crazy to say, man. Seeing as though it's been trashed for so long, but now it's at the top. That's nuts to me, bro.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
When are we gonna start having that conversation that Travis Kelce is inching toward that GOAT conversation?
He inching, but I'm not sure if there's much that he could do that's gonna put him above Rob Gronkowski, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Rob Gronkowski is his level of excellence, his stats, huh?
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, he the GOAT, bro. Like his stats, his resume, what he was able to do on the field, bro. It's second.
Bro, no, bro. But we gotta. I'm not trying to have no recency bias. I've been trying to have this conversation for a minute. But Travis Kelce,
I don't know what that means, but my bad. I have no idea.
He's their number one receiver.
Yeah, right now he is. Yep. Now he is.
He's their number one receiver. And in the clutch, everybody knows who they're going to. And they can't stop it, bro.
Facts. That's facts.
One game, I got him in fantasy, so I know. One game he had 3 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah.
I think he had like 4.
Somewhere around in there, yep.
Last game he had 2. And then it was the clutch one. Like, bro, Travis is him, bro. And it's a sight to see.
Facts.
He's doing this on elite corners too. He made Derwin James look like me.
Facts, bro. Derwin James definitely struggling with that boy.
I'm saying,
because he got that. He physical and he fat. He fast, bro.
The
yeah.
decision making is amazing as well.
Facts.
I'm not trying to take away from Gronk. I really think Gronk is the GOAT. I'm sorry, Mike Ditka, Shannon Sharp, Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates. I'm sorry.
Right.
Gronk is the GOAT.
Right.
But Travis is coming, bro.
So do you consider Travis more in that category with them, like the Tony Gonzalez's, the Antonio Gates? You can't forget about guys like Jason Witten and guys like
I think he surpassed
Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark.
You think he better than Clark and Witten?
I think yes.
Okay.
I think he's
he went there with Gonzalez.
Antonio Gates. I won't say he's better than Antonio Gonzalez yet.
Okay.
But I feel like it's inevitable.
Okay.
To the point, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting to the point where only person I want to say better than him right now is Gronk. But I don't want to have no recency bias right now. I want him to continually do it, but he's doing it.
Yeah, that's right.
And he can block.
That's right.
He's doing all this and he can block. I love a blocking tight end.
Yeah. I think if they get to they're gonna obviously make the playoffs this year. They make another playoff push this year and make a lot of noise, bro. It's gonna be hard to not have him number 2.
He got that. He got his ring already.
How many rings Gronk got? He got like 4 rings, bro.
I think it's 4.
That's not like
I think it's 3 or 4.
One of the 2. I thought he had 3 with, and I could be wrong, but I thought he had 3 with the Patriots, and then he won that 4.
I know he got 1 with us. Hold on, let me look right now.
Because it's like Gronk didn't stack them rings with Brady so tough, man. It's going to be hard for anybody to surpass that. Like I said, I think
he 2015, 17, 19, and 21.
And he played major roles in all 4 Super Bowls.
All 4.
It ain't like he was just like some dude that was just there. Like, remember LaShawn McCoy was on the bench for the Bucks, or was it for the Bucks or for another team? And he got a ring.
Yeah.
He like, that's on the resume. And it's like, bro, you didn't play though. Like, you didn't get no tick, bro. That don't really count the same. So no, Gronk was a major player. Exactly. So it just makes it hard for me to. They say it's a team sport and all that. But something has to be said for winning, bro. And it's hard for me to say I think Brady was gonna win Super Bowls no matter what, but like it's hard for me to say he was gonna win every Super Bowl he won without Gronk.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough, bro. It's tough. Like I said, I think Kelce is in that conversation. I think he's like number 2. I think he has done a good job of separating himself from the others in that class for sure.
Remember they was comparing him to George Kittle, and it was like, okay,
yeah, and it was a good comparison for a minute.
For probably like a year and a half, probably like a half a year. He took off on George, but that's no disrespect to George. George's still a beast.
Facts.
But
he took off on Kittle. That's because Kittle, I think his biggest issue is, well, he playing with Jimmy G, but another one of his issues is he can't stay healthy, bro. Like, well, compared to Kelce, he can't stay healthy because Kelce don't miss games, bro.
He don't
miss games. Grunt, or I was about to say Grunt. Kittle done missed some games. He done missed a lot of games. He done got hurt because he's so physical.
Bro. He's so reliable, bro.
Because he not only physical, but he finesse too. Like he don't take a ton of hits.
Yeah.
Kittle trying to run through you at every stop, at every turn.
But Kittle is for sure a better blocker than him.
Yeah. A tight end I want to bring up, he don't belong in this GOAT conversation for sure. But a tight end that I want to bring up that I felt was cold and always kind of disrespected, bro. Jeremy Shockey was cold, bro.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Jeremy Shockey was cold, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to throw his name out there. It's like an honorable mention name to just throw out there, bro. Shockey was him, bro. Shockey was him, G. But I got a question for you, bro.
Don't force it.
So no, I'm not gonna force it. So we've been watching all these games, bro. We've been watching all these NFL games, man. And one team been sticking out to me, like they got potential fraud written all over them. And I don't know if it's the injury to the elbow of Josh Allen. I don't know, but these Bills, man, they look kind of iffy, bro. They don't look like the dominant Buffalo Bills that we used to seeing
in the beginning of the year. Yeah,
in the beginning of the year, and even last year. And it just feels like, and again, I don't know if it's the elbow injury or not, but Josh Allen still giving the ball up in the red zone.
Their defense not looking that dominant either.
Their defense not looking too nice. And I know they got a lot of injuries on that back end too in that secondary, but their defense don't look too incredible right now. Like how you feeling about Buffalo? Because I'm starting to feel like they are a really good football team. They're a playoff team. They're a team that could very well be, divisional round, maybe even AFC Championship. But they're a team that I don't see them making the Super Bowl, bro.
Jeez.
And if we're talking about contenders and Super Bowl hype and all that, Buffalo obviously going to be a playoff team that I think they'll obviously win at least one playoff game. But if we're talking about winning a Super Bowl, I kind of feel like they're starting to become a little overhyped to me, bro. Just a little bit, bro. They already got 3 losses, and the way they competing in these football games, I saw a stat, and I think I brought this up last week, and they keep putting it on TV every time they play, that they don't win close games. They don't win close games. Either they blow you out or they lose it in a very close manner because they struggle to close games. Now, I know they just beat the Lions, but in most cases, they lose in those football games, and you're not going to blow every team out in the postseason. Like, you'll be lucky to get a blowout in the postseason. It's the postseason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how you feeling about the Bills, man?
Same way. I feel like it's a terrible time for them to be playing like this.
Yeah.
This is getting crunch time now. This is a terrible time. So their most consistent player is Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Yep.
He's been super reliable for them.
Gabe Davis feel like he just been MIA too, low key.
And when I was saying with their defense, I'm like, at first their defense was looking in the first 6 games, their defense was looking. I'm like, okay, Von Miller is looking like Von Miller. They was looking really good, but then now, I don't know what happened, bro. I'm not sure if a lot of teams are scouting them correctly or picking out their flaws really good, but they do not look like the Super Bowl contenders that people think they were going to be.
They don't, bro. They don't. And I put a lot of it on Josh, bro.
A lot of
and And again, like I don't know if it's the elbow injury because like he a quarterback, bro. So you got an injury to your throwing arm. That's tough to play through. Yeah, it don't seem it. They drop him back to throw so much. That's their offense. They don't run the ball, so
They sure don't.
they drop him back to throw so much that it leads you to believe that he's 100% fine, but he's not 100%. Like you can tell, like he not 100. He not right. He just don't seem right to me, bro. And he'll make the big throw down the stretch like he did against the Lions Thanksgiving Day. He made that big throw to Stephon Diggs, which I don't know what type of coverage the Lions was trying to play. That was terrible. But he'll make that throw. It was a great game. It was a great game. He'll make that throw, but during the duration of the game, I just don't know, bro. He just looks suspect. He looks suspect. I feel like he's been running the ball a little bit more, knowing that the throwing arm is a bit of an issue. But that kind of brings on issues in itself because he's not sliding. He running straight through cats. He was 6'5", 200 some odd, 250 some odd pounds. It's a big boy running at you, full head of steam. And he trying to run through you. He ain't trying to slide. So
what's going to happen for them to get their turnaround?
I don't know, bro. I think their defense got to get a little healthier. And I think that, even though Josh Allen playing through this elbow injury, he's just gonna have to play better. Like right now, there's a couple teams in the AFC that I feel like it sounds crazy if they matched up in the playoffs could knock them off. I feel like this gonna sound blasphemous, but like blasphemy, but I feel like the Jets could potentially knock them off because of that defense.
But with their quarterback situation, I don't know.
I want to see they gonna bench.
They already did.
They gonna bench him. Yeah, they gonna bench him this week, and I want to see,
who the backup?
I forget what his name is, but I've seen him play before, and he actually played decent.
Bro, all the receivers is not locked in. It's like it's sad.
I think it's upset potential. I think it's upset potential. Like they got upset potential because that defense can carry them a long way, bro. The Jets defense is crazy. It's crazy. So I feel like the Jets have a chance, but the teams that I'm really looking at, them Dolphins,
yes,
them Dolphins, them Chiefs.
What if it's a
and low key, Tennessee. Low-key Tennessee, because they can dominate the time of possession by handing the ball off to Derrick Henry, bro. And then that's going to force Josh Allen to throw the ball even more. And if he already turnover prone right now, I don't see that magically just cleaning up in the postseason, bro. You give the Titans extra possessions, and they're not going to do nothing but chew clock, bro. They're going to chew clock and hand that mug off to Derrick Henry. Ryan Tannehill, last postseason wasn't his greatest, but he can make timely throws. I feel like when it matters. I think Ryan Tannehill has been to an AFC Championship game, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
And so he's not Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or my boy Jalen Hurts and nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? But he can make throws, though. He can make timely throws at times when you need to make timely throws. But they rely on that rush. They rely on that run game from Derrick Henry, bro. So if they can control the time of possession against the Bills, like they are, and this is the thing to keep an eye on, bro. If they lose their division, they have to play on the road, bro. They gotta be on the road the whole postseason, unless upsets galore happen, like the 7th seed upset the 2 seed and the 7th seed make it all the way to the AFC. Huh?
I feel like that can happen. I think this is going to be an interesting playoffs.
Very, very. It's going to be very interesting.
Miami and the Chiefs.
Who I like between the two?
No, I'm just saying. What if we get that? Take my money.
Yeah.
And Tyreek go for 10 catches. 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that would be crazy because it's gonna be a straight shootout.
Facts. They got no answer. They got no answer for him or Jalen Waddle, bro.
They don't. They don't have. For some reason, though, they don't have the best personnel on their defense. But Kansas City defense somehow be competing sometimes, bro. And it'd be crazy. The base schemes be good, bro, for real.
They got a nice defensive front that can get to the passer.
Bro.
They got a nice defensive front that can get to the passer. And they play with a sense of urgency because they know if they get a ball back to their offense 9 times out of 10 gonna put up points.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like players play above and beyond how they normally play because it's like, look, we got Patrick Mahomes on the other side. If we could just hold up, if we could just, you know what I'm saying, get this stop, if we could just shed this block, make this play on the ball, get the ball back to our quarterback, we got a shot. Because you're right. They don't have a ton of name brand guys on that defense besides Chris Jones on the defensive line.
I was trying to think of somebody else, but it's like who? But they really be.
They got rid of. They don't have Honey Badger no more.
Yeah, they don't.
So it's really nobody.
Bro.
They don't have a ton of name brand guys on that defense. So it's a collective effort. I forget who their defensive coordinator is, but he deserves some credit. You know what I'm saying? And so them boys, they get the necessary stops. They get the necessary stops that's needed. And you got to give them, applause for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they know giving the ball to Pat Mahomes is a recipe for, success. And, Pat Mahomes good at dominating that time of possession too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he does a good job of making sure his defense is rested. It's not a bunch of 3-and-outs putting your defense back on the field after they then got gashed for 10 plays, 75 yards in a touchdown.
Tom Brady could have that, but yeah.
You said only Tom Brady could what?
I wish Tom Brady could take that from you, but hey, who am I?
Hey, I mean, it looked like y'all turning it around though.
We're about to, bro.
Like y'all turning it around at the right time of the year, bro.
We're about to. What Nick Wright say? Tom Brady is going to be 8-9, going into the playoffs with that wild card. When they win it, we win it this year for number 8.
If y'all,
bro,
perfect. What if y'all win y'all division? Dallas lose the NFC East, and y'all got to see Dallas. How you feel about your chances?
With us, bro, honestly, if we're going to the playoffs, I like my chances against anybody.
Okay.
I promise you. If we make the playoffs, no, I got look. This is my take. No, let me look it up. Let me look at the results because we play Cleveland Sunday.
Okay.
And we got the second most easiest schedule. What you see me?
Yeah, it was the PFF got charged like the second easiest schedule remaining.
We play the Browns Sunday. Next week, Monday night, we play the Saints. With their quarterback situation and the way the Saints look, but it's still a divisional game, so they always play us close.
Facts.
But they look terrible. They're one of the biggest disappointments this year.
They are.
We play the 49ers.
That's going to be a tough one.
That's a tough one. We play the Bengals. Dang, how we got the easiest schedule then? Bro,
I don't know. That's a good question. That's what PFF has y'all ranked at.
We have the Bengals again. Then we got the Cardinals. That's an iffy game as well. Play the Panthers. That's the get-back game for the Panthers. We play Falcons. That's going to be a pivotal game because they beat us.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we beat them.
The Falcons?
With that call.
Right.
That's going to be a decent game, though. So, I think we can beat the Browns.
Yeah.
I think we can beat all of them if we play at our fullest potential.
Yeah, I think so, too. The 49ers are the only team that really going to give y'all a hard time.
We got to be realistic, bro. I think we can beat the Browns. I think we're going to beat the Saints. 49ers, I honestly don't know.
That's a tough one.
Then we can beat the Bengals.
I think y'all can beat. Yeah, so y'all finish the season what? What's that? 4-1.
We can beat the Cardinals.
Yes.
We're going to beat the Panthers after they did us how they did at the beginning of the season. We're going to beat them, and we're going to need that game against the Falcons. So I'm saying the Falcons. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say, in a perfect world, we can go 7-0, like we did when we won the championship. Mm-hmm. But if we do lose to San Francisco, 6-1 is it bad?
It's not. 6-1 get you. Look, 5-2 probably. You don't need much to win the division, and it's nice that you get to play some division rivals to end the year.
We still, with this record, we still number one in the division right now.
Exactly. You get to knock off the Saints, who still kind of in the mix. You get to knock off the Falcons, who are still in the mix. Y'all gonna make it. I want to see how y'all match up when y'all got to see, because it's looking like if the playoffs started today, y'all matchup would be Dallas. Dallas will have to come to Tampa Bay, and Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard, CD Lamb, and the star coming to Tampa Bay. That's must see TV right there.
I love that.
You love that?
Dak gonna try to get back for us, hurting his hand, but he'll be okay. If we pick up steam, it's over, bro. I'm gonna lie, bro. I'm so interested.
Super Bowl over?
I'm not gonna say Super Bowl over yet. I'm not gonna say
okay. You gotta see it play out.
We seen this happen when we won Super Bowl last. Look, have you already noticed? Somebody, I don't think nobody said this, but Tom Brady wins his championships every other year.
Yeah. He got to miss this year, though. 15,
17, 19, 21.
Yeah. I think y'all, like I said, at the beginning of the year, we was talking. I don't know if we recorded it, but we was talking, and I said the NFC Championship game is going to be Philadelphia versus Tampa Bay. And I said, remember what I said now? I said the determining factor in that game is if y'all got to come to the link, it's going to be trouble.
I don't think so. Look, we're great on the road. Especially in the playoffs, we're great on the road, bro. I promise you, artists.
If y'all got to come to the link, it's going to be.
Y'all are a great team. Y'all the best team in the league. By far. But if them boys pick up steam, you said this yourself.
They scary.
You do not want to see them.
I don't. I prefer not. If I do see them, I prefer for it to be NFC Championship. I don't want to see them in the divisional round. I don't want to obviously see them in the wild card round. I mean, the only way we see them in the wild card round is if we slip up and give up that first seed. So I don't want to see them in the divisional round. If I see them, I prefer to see them in the NFC Championship game. But the one thing that I like though is the fact that they played Tampa Bay last year in the postseason. You know what I'm saying? And they got a feel for what that defense did to our offense. And they got embarrassed. And as athletes and as competitors, that's something that you don't forget. You got tape from that game. This is what they did to make it hard on us. And then you got tape from the whole season. This is what they've been doing this year. This is how Todd Bowles runs his defense. This is how they run their offense, mainly the defense. And you got Jalen Hurts, I feel like, who will be hungry to beat that team after they really just stomped us out last year in the postseason. So,
and then on your team, he mad at we resign him.
Exactly. I want to talk about Philly for a hot second. I love the fact this the thing that bothers me, bro. People come out and say we was too dominant. At one point, we was blowing teams out in the first half of games, and we couldn't score points in the second half. Okay, whatever, that's fine. All right, cool. We were still winning games, but that's how we was doing it. Okay, y'all can't score points in the second half. Cool. Then we come out and we start scoring points in the second half, and then the narrative switched to they never trailed in the second half, right? Mm-hmm. So we want to see how they look trailing in the second half now, right? And then we go to trailing in the second half. We lost the game to Washington. People were saying we was frauds, all that. But then we also trailed in the second half against the Colts, and we came back and won. So we didn't show cats we can win in a shootout like we did with the Lions. We show cats we can come back from behind like we did against the Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. People forget about that matchup. Yeah. We show cats that we could beat a division rival in the Dallas Cowboys. We show cats that we could blow you out like the Vikings and like the Steelers. And we still got 1,001 doubters, bro. Now understand it. Our GM, bro, got to be the best GM in football right now, bro.
It's not even close.
It's not even close, bro. The way he's able to make adjustments, like you could tell he is so invested in making this the year, bro. Mm-hmm. He's sitting back watching this. Okay, what do we need? We need defensive tackles. Let's go get Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we need the pieces here. We need pieces there. Let's go do that. Let's not forget about everything he did in the offseason because he knew we needed a corner. He went and got Bradbury. He knew we needed a safety. He went and got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He knew we needed help at receiver. He went and got AJ Brown, and he just slowly just
Bro,
stacking the
you
deck,
got them
bro.
for cheap too.
Bro, facts.
Shout out to him, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
And we still, and I always bring this up every episode, we still got 2 first-round picks next year. And that Saints pick, so long as y'all win the division, is gonna be top 10. So I think, bro, the way and we couldn't stop the run for a long period of time, bro. We couldn't stop it. We lost Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis should be back in a week or so, which is nice. So he went and got Linval Joseph and the Dominican Sue. And I don't know if you was watching that Colts game, but them boys off the streets came in the game making impact, bro. Impact plays, clogging them running lane.
Y'all needed that,
bro. And that's what I'm saying. But now it's like the narrative has switched from, okay, now they struggling. It's like, what do y'all want, bro? Y'all said y'all wanted to see us go through some adversity and see us come back from behind and see this. And now we seeing it. But now you're struggling. It's like nobody want to get credit where it's due, bro. I don't understand that. But we don't need that. We don't need that. We just got to keep winning because respect to Dallas. They winning. 8-3 is not a bad record to have at this point in the season, and they rolling right now. Respect to the Giants.
Wait, whoa.
7-4. What?
You seen this?
8-3 is not a bad record to have, and they rolling right now. The Giants, 7-4. I think they lost 3 of their last 4 or something like that, something along the lines. Yeah. But 7-4, not a terrible record to have right now either. You got the Manders, like KD call them, trying, 6-5 climbing up. 65. But then you got the Vikings at the top still with us. I think they 8-2 now or 9-2, one of the two. Yeah, I know they only got 2 losses. And the Dallas Cowboys, the loss to the Cowboys got.
Wait.
The loss to Dallas.
The trashiest 9-2 team we ever seen, bro.
Let's
call a spade, bro.
I have to look at other like 9-2 teams in history, but like, bro, the way they lost to Dallas was so like that. Just was
the way they lost to y'all, dude. Like,
and these are the top teams in the NFC. It's like when they match up with the top teams, because they beat the Bills, but it's like when they match up with the top teams in the NFC, the Eagles and the Cowboys, they look terrible against both teams.
Team we ever seen, bro.
Man, they that Cowboys loss had me looking at them funny, bro. I do think they have the potential.
I'm so done with them, bro. I'm so done. Like, anytime we're doing pick'ems, I'm not picking the Vikings no more, bro. 43-3, bro.
Yeah, that was.
While y'all on the plane with the chains, bro. What?
They ran the ball 11 times that game, bro. They ran the ball 11 times. They handed the ball off to Dalvin Cook 11 times. He was averaging 6.5 yards a carry in that game. 6.5 yards a carry. I think their biggest play was a 17-yard run from Dalvin Cook, and they stopped giving that man the ball, bro. I don't know why. Like the Giants in this past game on Thanksgiving, it is 4th and 1. The score is 14-13, and these boys decide to drop Daniel Jones back for a pass on 4th and 1 in your own territory, if I'm not mistaken. Drop Daniel Jones back for a 4th and 1 pass instead of handing the ball off to Saquon Barkley. I don't know why teams act as if the Cowboys have the best run defense in the league. Their pass defense is exceptional, mainly because of their defensive line. They probably got the best D-line in football. They can get to the passer at will. So the way to beat that is to run screens, short patterns, maybe a little RPO, and running the football, bro. But I don't know why teams don't like to run. I don't know why. These last couple weeks, Saquon Barkley and Dalvin Cook are 2 of the best backs in all of football. Yeah. And it's like teams don't want to run the ball on these boys. And I don't know why, bro. They run defense is like bottom, bro. It's like I haven't checked it since the game against I haven't checked it since the Thanksgiving game, but last time I checked, it was like 25, 28, somewhere in that range as far as run defense. That's the way the Packers showed how to beat them. It's very similar to how to beat us before we got Sue and Linval Joseph. You got to run the ball and control the time of possession, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you beat us, and that's how you beat Dallas right now. That's how you beat both teams, bro. And like teams, I don't know what it is. Teams will run the ball on us though. They hand the ball off to whoever they back is 30, 40 times on us, G. But for Dallas, they hand the ball off. We get the ball off 8 times, and then we chop our quarterbacks back and let them get sacked. I don't be understanding that, bro. Daniel Jones is garbage, and he had so many moments where he could have made plays. But look, biasness out of the conversation. I give Dallas credit though, because Dallas winning these games, bro. Like I can't stand when people make excuses for the Eagles winning games, so I'm not gonna make excuses for Dallas. I do think that these teams were in position to win these games if they had played smarter. But I feel like other teams have been in position to beat us if they play smarter too. You know what I'm saying? So 8-3 is 8-3, bro. And I give them credit for being 8-3. We're gonna see how they, you know what I'm saying, finish this season off. They got a pretty easy schedule coming up. They got the Colts coming up. That matchup is gonna be interesting though, because the Colts can run the ball. Their defense is top 5. And Matt Ryan with a new head coach, they can make certain things happen. I think the game is in Dallas though, so that's the problem.
They play
Matt Ryan
Sunday?
Huh?
When is Dallas? Dallas had a bye already?
Yes, I think they did. Yeah, I think they did.
Okay.
I think they had that bye already.
Dallas rolling though, man.
They rolling. They've been rolling these last
season though, so I'm not expecting too much out of that. But Dallas be winning these games, man.
They winning these games. They winning these. Like I said,
I can't admit that, bro. But they winning these games, bro.
Yeah, they win it. Like I said, they definitely winning games that, I mean, I figured they would lose to the Vikings or the Giants, one of them games. I'm like, they're gonna drop one of these games. And they won. They went out there and won both. In a way, it helps us because you knocked the Vikings down and you knocked the Giants down. So no matter what they did, it was gonna help us.
When next time y'all play them?
What was that?
When the next time y'all play them?
We play Christmas Eve. And honestly, and I'll say this on the air. I think I said this off air. To a couple people, I'm jostling back and forth between that game because as much as I want the Eagles to win, I understand how hard it is to beat teams 3 times. And if we beat them a second time, which I think we have a high probability of doing, even though it's in Dallas, because I feel like we know how to beat them. But if we beat them and then we turn around and see them again in the postseason, that's going to be tough, bro, because it'll be your 3rd time seeing the same team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if you beat them one way, if you say, hypothetically speaking, that's not how this is not how the games went. But let's just say you blow them out in the first game, right? Okay, you blew us out. You did everything better than we did. The second game is close because it's like, okay, now we know how y'all play. This gonna be, tooth and nail. This gonna be a dog fight. But then you beat them again. Okay, dang, they got us again. Well, now you go back and look at that film for the 3rd game. This is how they beat us in the first game. This is how they beat us in the second game. It's close. Okay, we might have the edge. We know exactly what they want to do for this 3rd game. It could get dicey. Now, my prediction is that we do beat them Christmas Eve and they lose in the first round of the postseason because we know how they are in the playoffs. Yeah. That's my prediction, especially if they see Tampa. That's my prediction. But Dallas is winning these games, bro. So we will see, bro. We will ultimately see what happens in the next coming weeks, bro. But I do like how Philly playing right now, bro. Like, I like the fact that they're showing they can win in multiple different ways. And I'm at that point, bro, where, when you're a fan of your team and a fan of your quarterback, it gets to a point where you have unwavering faith in that player, bro. Like, okay, if the game is tight, I got him, though. I feel that way about Jalen Hurts this year, bro.
Me too.
I feel like if we in the game, because, bro, we could have won the Washington game. It wasn't his fault we lost. We had a fumble by Dallas Goedert. We had a fumble by Quez Watkins. We had an interception. I was in A.J. Brown's hands. Wasn't Jalen Hurts' fault. In the Colts game, we had terrible play calling. Oh, my gosh. Terrible play calling.
I want to ask you that. Look. Remember what I was saying in the offseason last year?
About the play calling, yeah.
About the play calling. Has the play calling been the same, or y'all just got better personnel? I want to ask you that last year.
The play calling definitely not the same. The play calling has improved.
Okay.
The personnel definitely helps. The play calling has improved because remember last year we was just throwing the ball like crazy to start the year. We was dropping Hurts back 30, 40 times, 32, 40 times. It was just crazy, bro, how much we was asking Jalen to throw the football and not running the ball with the best offensive line in football. And so this year, there is a lot more running in it. And I think Jalen's more comfortable in the offense. But the problem is sometimes it can get predictable. We will go one drive where we'll throw the ball the whole drive. And then it's like, bro, we ain't running the ball, run the ball. And then the next drive, we'll run the ball the whole drive.
Exactly.
And it's like, bro, switch it up. Run some play action. Run your RPO here. Throw a pass here. Let's start into. Let's run the ball here. If we don't get it, we can go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Play
First
action
down,
should
let's
be
run the ball again.
a pivotal play in your playbook.
You
Y'all
said
have
what?
Jalen Hurts. Play action should be a pivotal play in your playbook.
We don't use it enough. We don't use it enough. We don't use
got
it enough.
Jalen Hurts who can throw and run.
Yeah,
We-
I don't
I don't get it, bro.
I don't get it either. But
Bro.
but
I hope it don't come down to play calling and y'all with the playoffs.
yeah.
Only if y'all going against us. But I'm just saying, play calling gonna be your downfall. Well, that's gonna be one of your downfalls, bro.
Yeah, I think it's gonna make it has made games closer than they have to be. We, like I said, sometimes, and Jalen can make I don't care what nobody say. I've seen enough from Jalen to know this year that he can make every throw we need him to make.
100%.
But there comes a point in time where even Aaron Rodgers need to hand the ball off, bro.
Yeah.
Even Josh Allen need to hand the ball off. Even though Pat Mahomes, there comes a time where it's like, all right, you throwing the ball every play. Let's run it here and at least make the defense respect the run. Our strengths, one of them is throwing, but a big one is running the football, bro. We got the best offensive line in football. Most teams can't stop our run game. Miles Sanders has been having a great year so far.
Yeah.
We still got Boston Scott. We still got Gainwell. Run the ball here and there, bro. It does not hurt. Run some play action. It does not hurt. But all in all, bro, I do think, and I said this all offseason too, our personnel makes up for a lot of that, though.
It does.
Because our defense, even though Gannon be tripping, we got so many playmakers on that defensive side of the ball. It's insane. And offensively, we got to get healthy. We definitely got to get Dallas Goedert back. Thank God he's not out for the year. We need him back. We get into the playoffs 100%. We get Jordan Davis back to play alongside Sue, Linval Joseph, Fletcher Cox, Hassan Reddick, Sweat, BG. You get Maddox back to play in that secondary, get him back. You get Dallas Goedert back on offense. If we get to this playoffs 100% and we get a first round bye, Super Bowl.
We have to see, bro. We have to see y'all in the playoffs.
I'm telling you, if we're healthy,
look.
I'm telling you, if we're healthy, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Bro,
if we're healthy, we're going to the Super Bowl, bro.
I have to see it, bro. Y'all looking great right now. But I've seen so many good teams fold once that postseason start, bro. And I seen the Buccaneers, who was 10-6, just winning 2 years ago.
That's true.
Off a wild card. So and won three road games. So it's like, come on.
Personally, like I said before, I got a lot of faith in my quarterback, bro. I just feel like he got that dog in him, bro. He got that dog.
I don't think it's gonna be him though. That's gonna be the hindrance.
You think it's gonna be the play calling?
The play calling, bro. And I hope he can just be bold enough to audible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, bro. If, like I said, if y'all don't win it, it's gonna come down to that, bro.
Facts.
Everything gonna fall on him, which we don't want to happen, but it's gonna fall on him.
Facts. But I think I like. Let's just say I like our chances. It's a couple teams in the NFC that I'm looking at, like mainly, bro, the Niners. I'm looking at like, ooh, that's gonna be. We see the Niners. That's a tough matchup for anybody. 49ers, they like 100%. That. But like outside of the Niners, bro.
But sometimes the Niners can look like the trashiest team in the league. Then they can look like the best.
But when the money's on the line, though, they always look like the best. Always, bro.
Yeah.
When the money on the line, bro, the play calling on point, the defense playing out of their mind, and Debo running laps around the defense. Yeah. It's like that every time the money. If they playing for the division, if they playing a playoff game, bro, you know you're gonna be in for a dogfight. You're not gonna blow them out, but they're not gonna blow you out either. Yeah, it's like they like them dogfights, them hard, gritty games in the postseason. Yeah. So we'll see. But I'm looking forward to, before we move on to basketball, I'm looking forward to the Eagles and Packers game, obviously, because I'm an Eagles fan, but also because we're getting ready to see Aaron Rodgers, who don't have a lot of his weapons, but that's Aaron Rodgers, bro. It's the best quarterback we're gonna see all year into the postseason. So it's gonna be nice to see what this defense could do against Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what other games I'm quickly looking for.
The Falcons and the Commanders.
The Falcons and the Commanders, like we said, that's gonna be a good one. That's one to keep your eyes out for.
Who are we?
The Commanders. The Bengals and the Titans is gonna be a good one. I think that's it. Like, these schedules ain't been the best, bro. They have not been the best. No other game really stand out to me like that, but I'm gonna be watching either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see,
I hope the Seahawks beat the Raiders just cause Geno, man, when they get into the playoffs, they're gonna be a tough matchup for some teams too, because that defense can get stops. They are well coached, and Geno. Now we got to see Geno in the postseason, but Geno looked like he got that it factor to him too. Yeah, facts.
Geno looked like he got that it factor too. So we gonna see about them, but we gotta get to the NBA. We gotta get to the NBA, G, because there's a lot going on in the association right now, G. I'm looking at the standings right now. Let me get them pulled back up because it was something I want to say real quick.
Okay.
About how the league is looking, bro. I love the fact, and we talk about this all the time, bro. I love the fact that it just feels, even though it's very early, bro, nobody's really pulling away with anything right now. Like, sometimes this early in the season, you see teams kind of pulling away and just being that dog early. Like, you see like a 14-2 team. You see like a 15-3 team, whatever, 15-1 team. You see that a lot of times. Most of the time, it's Golden State. It's been Phoenix in the past. I think Memphis got off to a hot start. But this year, I mean, what is this? The first seed and the 13th seed in the West is separated by 5.5 games, which ain't dramatic.
Bro.
The first and the 8th seed is separated by 2 games, bro.
The 10th seed is 10-9.
Bro.
I love that, bro. I love it. Yeah. Let's go. That's in the West. In the East, the 10th seed, okay, Brooklyn 9-11. Yeah, it's as deep as it is in the West.
It's a little. The West is, or the East is a little more separated.
Yeah,
it's a little more separated.
The
a
West
little more, but you can still climb your way up from the 10th to top 5 easy.
Who is going to be that? Who going to trickle off in the West?
In the West, Utah can only keep up their head of steam for so long, bro. They the 6th seed. They was the 1 seed for a little bit, and they starting to drop some games. Utah is not like that. They got, huh?
They lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, bro. Like they have players. We're gonna talk about most improved players so far in a minute. They got players that's balling. Marketing been getting buckets so far this year. Beasley be hitting shots from the outside. I think they got Sexton too. They got Sexton over there too, don't they?
Yeah.
Sexton been playing really good basketball. So they got a lot of players that's scrappy and know how to play and know how to hit shots, make plays, XYZ. But like, they not a team that's gonna compete with the best of the best in the West for long, bro.
Not consistently.
Not consistently. They got off to a good start. Now it's time for them to start trickling off. The Blazers are a wild card team to me because I never thought they was the best team in the West. Dame got to stay on the court. He got to stay healthy. They got to improve on defense. Jeremy Grant, along with Anthony Simons, though, and I already talked about Anthony Simons, so I won't spend too much time talking about him. Jeremy Grant been balling. I think he had like 44 last night.
Yep.
That boy's serious. I didn't think he was like that, Ant, bro. I didn't think he was like that, bro. That boy is a baller.
He is.
But I think as far as teams that's gonna fall off in the West, I think that might be it because I believe in the Pelicans, I believe in the Grizz, I believe in the Nuggets. I hate to say it, but I believe in Phoenix. Regular season wise, I believe in Phoenix. Okay. The Kings are kind of, I mean, they didn't win like 8 straight or somewhere around in there, right? 7, 8 straight.
7, I believe.
I don't, and maybe it's just because I'm looking at them like they just the Kings. It's hard to win that many games straight in the league, but I don't think they're gonna be a playoff team. I just can't see it. So I see them maybe falling off too. But everybody else in this West, I believe in, bro. I really do. I feel like anybody else in this West,
The
you know,
Lakers,
they got a puncher's chance at getting at coming out of the West, bro. The Nuggets, bro, with Jamal Murray back, dangerous. The Grizz always dangerous. The Pels got a puncher's shot at getting to the finals. They got a puncher's chance so long as Zion can stay healthy. CJ McCollum, you got Bi who taking that step, obviously.
Valanciunas has been very consistent for them, giving them like 20 and 10.
Their defense is very solid. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got a puncher's chance. I don't know if the Blazers have a puncher's chance unless Jeremy Grant and Anthony Simons could keep playing like this with Dame. That would be crazy if they got like a big three brewing over there and we don't even know it.
Then
that would be nuts.
Nurkic who can still get you some consistent buckets.
Right. I question their defense though, because you ain't got a lot of defensive aces over there, bro. Like as much as I love Anthony Simons, he not great.
Be playing some good man to man.
Who?
But Josh Hart.
He's straight.
It ain't gonna be the best, but
right. The Clips, dog. What's going on with bro? It's something going on with Kawhi, bro.
I think his body failing him, bro.
Yeah,
we seen a Brandon Roy.
Yeah,
it's just we gotta call a spade, bro. His body gone, bro.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
It hurts my heart, bro, but it is.
Was Kawhi not your favorite player, but like your second favorite player in the league for a little bit?
How he became my favorite player. His rookie year, I went to a Bucks and San Antonio game.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen that he was cold in San Diego State, but I ain't paying attention to him like that. He had like 20, I believe. But I seen his 20. I'm like, I text my guy like, bro, Kawhi Leonard gonna be cold in this league.
Fact.
And I kept saying it, bro. Like, bro, gonna be cold. He's like, no, he'll be all right. And then when he became cold, I never let it go. Like, yeah, I seen this. You understand?
Yeah.
It hurts to see my boy really like
not able to play. He's not able to play right now.
Them knees gone, bro.
Yeah. And it's tough to put the Clippers in true contention. And I like Paul George. I know I've thrown a lot of shade at Paul George in the past because honestly, he signed with the Clippers instead of signing with the Lakers, and I'll never let that go. But Paul George is a baller. And I give them respect where it's due, but it's hard to say that they real life contenders to come out of the West without Kawhi being Kawhi. They're going to need Kawhi to be Kawhi because Paul George can do as much as he wants, but you need another defensive ace out there and another guy that can hit shots when it matters. Another star. You need another star to come out of this conference, bro. And I think we seen they ceiling. Western Conference Finals with Paul George. I think we seen they ceiling with Paul George and Kawhi. Honestly, I think that's they ceiling. But you know that we're gonna see them Mavs, man. The Mavs is slipping. The Mavs are the type of team that make a push when it matter most. They make a push when it matter most.
You cannot win. You can't go far with him being your star, bro.
Why you say that? They was just in the conference finals last year.
They lost in 5
to Golden State. They need
that too, though. But it's like no. He's a passer with shooters. That's their game. They wasn't shooting good. Reggie Bullock was missing shots, and they can't get the personnel because of the type of guy he is, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He gonna get his stats, but I don't think he gonna ever until he learn how to like play NBA basketball. I don't think he gonna get a ring.
I think Luka. I think if you put the right pieces around Luka, like other superstars have stars, like James Harden paired himself up with Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? And you know LeBron playing with Anthony Davis. Huh?
Did he pair himself or did he get traded?
He forced his way to Philly. He's not
a superstar anymore, though.
He not, but you get what I'm saying, though. Like. I'm saying that
it'll be hard to play with Luka.
It depends, bro. I feel like there's players in the league that you could pair with them. Like the problem is, bro, last year they got to the Western Conference Finals, but like they don't have nobody besides Luka that you could really go to in crucial moments of games. They had Brunson, And Brunson is nice, but like he's not consistent. They don't have a team right now that's constructed to really make they were, you know who they remind me of? They remind me of the Cavs back in like 2010, 2009.
No,
That's what they remind me of, bro. They got
them
a LeBron and they got nobody else.
Them 2010 Cavs was winning 60 games 2 years in a row.
I mean, but
this team not doing that.
That's true, but I think the competition is a little stiffer in this Western Conference than it was back then in that East. So I think that has something to say with it. That has something to do with it. And at the same time, I just feel like the boy need more pieces around him to win. Now, again, it was just in the conference finals last year. And yeah, they lost, but they lost to the champs, bro. Like they lost to a team that is put together. Bro, that don't mean that they wasn't a couple pieces away from potentially winning the series. If you give him the right, he has to be paired with at least one more star. He got to be paired with at least another top 15 guy. If you can get another top 15 guy to pair with Luka, you could win a championship. I believe that.
I would be surprised if he could win in this league.
I think he can. I think we've already seen him compete and win enough to lead me to believe that he has the potential to do it with the right personnel around him, bro. His biggest issue is his injuries. That'd be his biggest issue. He always injured in the postseason.
His defense.
I don't think that's his biggest. Bro, Steph Curry he's not terrible defensively, but he's not a great defender. The Warriors surrounded him during their championship runs with 3-and-D guys. Klay Thompson, Otto Porter is a pretty decent defender. Draymond can't shoot the three, but Draymond is a solid defensive player. Wiggins is maybe not a 3-and-D guy, but a solid defender, slasher who could occasionally hit the 3-point shot. They put a team around Steph Curry. Now, Steph Curry is a little easier to play with. I'll give you that. But they put a team around Steph, understanding that Steph is not a great defender. So they surrounded him with defensive pieces. Now, that cost them a ring in 2016 when he had to guard Kyrie. That cost them a ring.
That was everybody lost in 2016.
It cost them a ring. But outside of that, they went and got KD, who's an underrated defender in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, thank you for saying that.
Yeah, underrated defender. KD underrated.
He been for a long time, too.
He underrated. They had him playing rim protector. He was protecting the rim very solid.
That, bro.
Yeah, he was. They had him playing the 5. They had him playing the 5 sometimes with Dre at the 4. So, yeah, like, underrated defender. The point is,
thank you, bro.
A player like.
I haven't heard you say that, bro. For real, bro.
I feel like I've said that to you before, bro.
You haven't, bro.
Well, I'm saying it now, bro.
Thanks, bro.
KD he an underrated defender.
He been for a while. He used to hold Kobe in the playoffs. But nobody wants to say that.
Yeah, let's not go too far.
He used to hold Kobe, bro.
Let's not go too far. Let's not go too far because Kobe was still.
He's been a good underrated defender since he's been in the league, bro.
Kobe was still giving that man buckets though, so let's not act like that wasn't the case.
He was giving Kobe buckets too.
That's I mean that's a given. You know, KD gonna get everybody buckets. It's KD. But the point is, bro, if you surround Luka with another star and some 3-and-D players, I think you have a chance of winning the championship, bro. He's too good. Some players in the NBA, bro, I feel like they're so offensively gifted that it can mask what they do on defense. So long as you got a team that know how to play team defense and you got other defenders that can guard the best players on the opposite side of the ball. If you have that, then I think you're fine. But the Mavs don't have that. They don't have that. So Mark, you know, I be talking to Mark Cuban every now and then. We be texting and whatnot. I be telling him, you know what I'm saying, put me up on his game, how he make all the money that he make. But I be giving him game on basketball. I'll be like, yo, you got to give Luka some talent to play with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give Luka some defense, some 3-and-D guys and another star, you know what do you know what I would have done if I was the Mavs by now?
What? And
I'm a Laker fan, so this don't sound right now, but I would have reached out and tried to trade for AD by now.
Wow.
I would have tried if I was Mark Cuban, I'd be like, what's your price for AD? Try to pair AD as long as AD can stay healthy. Try to pair AD with Luka. If AD is healthy and we see how AD playing right now, sheesh. You get defense, you get another star, you get a guy that can rebound, push the tempo. Sheesh. But we gonna hold on to AD though. We gonna hold on to AD, bro. I feel like and I feel like we starting to figure it out a little bit, bro.
Playoffs? We gotta make the playoffs.
I think that we will make the playoffs. We're not gonna win no championship.
Play in?
I think we'll be a solid 7th, 6th seed in the West.
Come on, bro.
I think they can be a solid 6th, 7th seed in the West if they keep playing like how they playing. They just and I say this taking out injuries. If you include injuries in this conversation, then it's a hard conversation.
Realistic, though.
Huh?
Realistic.
Bro, right now, the 8th seed in the West is without Kawhi, and they are 11-9, bro. We are 3.5 games back from the 8th seed with 60-something odd games left to play. They've won 4 of their last 5 games.
Okay. Without your
they got some momentum brewing. AD finally hooping like the AD we all know he could be.
Okay.
Bron is back. Bron was decent last night. Wasn't amazing, but he was decent. They got some of the best defense in basketball right now. I have faith that Pelinka is gonna make some type of trade before the deadline is over for a shooter. If he can do that, bro, I think as presently constructed, they can be an 8th seed. I think if you can make a trade for a consistent shooter,
which is like
they can be like if you could make a trade for a Buddy Hield, or you could make a trade for a Joe Harris type of player, I think they have a shot. I think they got a shot. Huh?
Y'all want to trade for Joe? Give us Lonnie for Joe.
Lonnie been hooping though. I don't want to give up Lonnie.
Lonnie been hooping since San Antonio.
Lonnie balling right now. I don't want to give up Lonnie. He a nice defender too, bro. He be getting stops, he be getting steals, jumping in passing lanes. I don't want to give up Lonnie. But I was watching the game yesterday, and I've been watching these games since. So I said I wasn't watching Laker basketball for a while, and I wasn't. Then I seen AD finally hooping. And I'm like,
that's all I keep saying about Laker fans.
Here you go with this.
Why wasn't you watching the game?
You said what?
Why wasn't you watching the games?
Because they weren't giving me nothing to watch.
But look, in those losses, if you watch those games, they start off strong. And they beat in those games. As an analyst, as a person that loved the game, you could see what would be wrong with them.
I did. And I saw
not watching though.
I saw early on in the season what the issues were. Number one, they ain't got no shooters.
Okay.
Number two, AD not playing like AD. Number three,
he was still giving y'all 23, 24, and 8.
Bro, AD just had 37 and 21.
But it's the beginning of the season.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That's the
it don't matter. It does not matter.
Y'all so wishy-washy.
No, we not. We expect greatness. That's the problem. Y'all see, this is the thing. You don't be wanting to hold cats accountable. We gonna have this conversation. We're gonna have this conversation here. Since you brought it up, we're gonna have it here. You don't want to hold players accountable unless they playing with Kevin Durant. You got no problem holding cats accountable when they playing with KD, a la Ben Simmons, a la Kyrie Irving. But when it comes to any other player playing on other basketball teams, you got all day. Anthony Davis has been able to play at this level for years. We saw him playing at this level for the Pelicans years ago. We saw him playing at this level in the bubble. We saw him able to at least healthy on the court last year. Every marquee matchup he had, he was getting outplayed. He wasn't playing good basketball, bro. Okay. He might have went for, on a stat sheet, he might have had 23 and 8 or 24 and 7, whatever the case may be. But when you watch AD,
I'm watching the games.
When you watch AD, you see the difference in bro not hustling to the ball, bro getting out rebound by Zubac, bro not taking smart shots. He's shooting all these threes instead of attacking the paint. Bro not playing with the level of tenacity and defensive effort that we used to seeing him play with. And that was conducive to us losing games. Now, again, to start the year, LeBron was not playing good either. Not shooting good from the free throw, or not shooting good from the free throw line, not shooting good from three. And Russ wasn't playing that great either. So there's a lot of different things that went into it. But I said early on, man, I'm not finna, me personally, bro, basketball it's an 82 game season. It's not like Philadelphia where I'm not going to take no days off from watching the Eagles because you only get a certain amount of games a year. I'm going to watch every game because I always feel like, okay, they can turn it around this week and flip the switch. With basketball, man, I can miss 10 games of y'all playing like garbage because I don't feel like subjecting myself to this garbageness. I cannot do it because why would I watch my basketball team give zero effort and make dumb decisions down the stretch of every game? Why would I sit up and watch this basketball team when Rob Pelinka know he should have been made trades for shooters? They promised us they will make trades and make things happen in the offseason, and they didn't. I'm not about to sit up and continue. I'm not about to give my money, because that's what it is. You paying. They getting bread off of us watching these games. I'm not about to give my money to this organization when they're not doing what needs to be done. Laker fans expect excellence. You call it wishy-washy all you want to, but we got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook on one team. We missed the playoffs last year with guys not playing like how they're supposed to play. Huh?
No,
Just last year. We missed the playoffs last year. We missed the playoffs with guys not playing how they supposed to play, bro. I wasn't trying to deal with guys not playing how they supposed to play and
in the beginning of a season where AD just came off of an injury where he missed the last 30, 40 games of the season last year.
It don't matter to me.
Let me talk. I'll let you talk.
They don't matter to me.
He missed 40 games at the end of the season last year. He's coming back to playing game speed basketball, and he's giving y'all 24 and 8. All I said was give him time. Because I was watching those games you wasn't watching. I was seeing the potential, like, okay, I see AD, the improvement that he was giving y'all. Now we're seeing the fruits of that being patient. He's giving 37-22. He's giving 35-20. He's giving 38-15. Now you want to come back and watch. That's the Laker fans, bro, that I don't like, bro. That I don't understand it. What was you looking up?
AD last year was averaging 23 points a game. He played 40 games. He was averaging 23 points a game, shooting 53% from the field with 10 rebounds. And when you watched the games, you knew it was not enough. He wasn't being aggressive. You shooting 53% from the field, and you only averaging 24 a game. The Anthony Davis I'm used to is the one that's averaging 26, 28, 30 points a game, which is what you need from your best player. Name a team that has their best player averaging anything less than 25, 26 a game. You can't name one. Steph Curry, he averaging close to 30 a game. Luka Doncic averaging close to 30 a game. Devin Booker averaging 25, 26 a game. Joel Embiid gonna finish the season averaging probably 30 a game. Jokic around the same numbers, bro. Your best player on your team, he got to ascend to another level. 24 and 8, not enough. And that's what I was getting at. Now, you talk about to start the season.
Of the season.
It don't
after missing 40 games.
It don't that part don't matter to me because last season we saw in them 40 games that he was playing, he wasn't playing like how he was supposed to be playing. So I'm like, okay, coming into this next year, bro, you know LeBron getting older. You got to be the guy, AD, to carry the load. You have to be the guy to carry the torch at this point in your career. You're still in the prime of your career. You still can put up the numbers that he's been putting up recently. We need you to do that or come close to that on a consistent basis and carry this basketball team. And to start the season, I saw the same stuff I was seeing last season. And what makes this even worse is in the offseason, he was the first one to come out and say, man, I ain't touched the basketball since what, April? Come on, bro. I'm not hearing this. KG, one of our favorite players, called AD out. Yo, he needs to get in the gym. Yo, he needs to step it up. We expect way more from AD. He needs to get that dog in him. I don't know what's going on with him. I know you've seen the video where he was coming for AD. To start this season, he came out playing with like how he was playing. And you know what KG was saying? Man, maybe he just ain't got that in him, bro. Maybe he just ain't got, because I know how I would have started the year. I know what I would have been on to start the year. I'd have been on that. I'd have been taking more shots than Brown. I'd have been demanding the basketball. I'd have been getting the rebounds, getting the steals to start the year. You talking about it take time to get back in game shape. Well, what was you doing in the offseason? Not getting in game shape? You weren't working out? You weren't running? I know. He wasn't touching the basketball like he said. Like he said, he owned the fact that he wasn't touching the basketball.
You can play with a basketball and do all of that. It's still gonna be different than playing NBA basketball.
It shouldn't take you 13 games to get in basketball shape if you've been working out in the offseason.
Okay.
It shouldn't take you 13 games.
And B was working out, and B started off slow.
You said what?
And B started off slow.
Okay, but his team ain't 3-10 neither.
They got a better team. They got a better team than y'all.
That's not the point. The point is, if they started off that bad, Embiid was gonna pick it up sooner than later. Embiid was gonna pick Embiid, who also deals with injury issues, didn't give us a whole year last year where he wasn't playing like himself. There's a difference, bro. I told you last time we talked about this. It's a build-up, bro. It's if this just started this year and he wasn't playing like himself this year, I'll be on your side. Give him time because we know that he can get to this level and he can play like this. We just seen it last year. But it's the fact that last year, and we had so many conversations about how bad he looked last year. You talk the numbers all you want. We had so many conversations with I don't know what's going on with AD. Me and you off air. I don't know what's going on with AD. Huh?
I didn't bring up the last year's stats.
We know he
didn't play that good last year. I'm talking about 2022, 23. You're bringing up the past. This is a new time. Right. When I see from game one, I'm like, okay, I see a level that he was playing where he was actually trying. Game, whatever, bro. Now he averaging this. He going crazy. Now you want to watch the games?
You're right. Because I'm not about to subject myself.
You're a Brooklyn fan. You like KD?
Right
there. We probably would have boxed, bro.
You have missed. Well, pause. Have you not missed KD games because you ain't want to watch? Call a spade a spade.
No.
And why did you miss those games?
Not intentionally.
Get out of here with that. You be 100. You have told me I can't watch them tonight, bro. I just can't subject myself to it.
I said that about the Buccaneers, Reese. I never said that about
That's even worse. That's even worse because they only got a couple of games. Don't be hypocritical. You do it too. So you fair weather too then, huh? Okay then. Okay then. It's hard to watch your team when they playing like trash.
But you wasn't watching the game. They was in close games.
I saw most, bro. I missed probably 5 games. Maybe if that. I probably missed 3. I probably missed 4 games this year. So we would come to the show and I would talk about how they in these close games, but they struggling in close games. They turning the ball over. They need shooting and they need their stars to play better. I'm watching these. I was watching the games towards the end, though. I'm like, bro, I'm not until they start playing like how I know they can play. What is the point? I'm not finna keep watching. They was 3-10. I'm not about to keep bro. That stuff blow my night. I'm not about to keep watching these dudes blow my night. I got the Eagles is undefeated at the time. I'm finna focus on my birds while we flying. And when y'all want to pick it up and play a little better, I'll watch. Heck, they 6-11 right now. It ain't like they that much better. And I'm back watching now. Back like, okay, they can make a push. So don't be trying to act like I be the only one. I'm so glad you're not a KD fan. Because you be on the same stuff. I can't watch it, bro. I can't watch it, bro. I can't do it, bro.
You know what? I know how you know that's not true. Because I always say I am honored to be able to watch a KD game.
Bro, so you just go look. And bro, you have never told me that you just can't watch the game. Come on, bro. Don't cap, bro. Don't cap, bro.
I'll be thanking God that I'm able to watch KD play basketball. So I know it's cap.
You capping strong, G. I'm not saying that you miss every game and nothing like that, but you have had your moments where you've been sick and tired of watching them play like how they playing, and you've been like, I can't watch them right now, bro. I'm good.
I can't recall.
Look at all right, G. All right. And who you got as the most improved player so far this year, bro?
I'm not saying Shea is most improved, bro, because Shea balled last year. So he just excelled what he did. But if he keep it up, it's going to be between Jerry Grant and Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah. It's hard to refute that. It's hard to refute that. What you seeing from them that you like, bro? Is it the aggression? Is it the numbers? Is it the eye test? Like, what you seeing that's different?
From Lauri Markkanen, bro, it seems like he's got the freedom to do what he want to do.
He's stepping into it, bro.
Bro, in Utah, he really tweening. Bro, left, right, KD. And I'm like, it's really exciting to see he playing defense. He playing with a different type of confidence, bro. I'm happy for him, bro. Real talk.
Yeah.
Same with Jerry and Grant. I had Jerry in my fantasy last year, so he was playing good last year, but he wasn't playing like this.
Yeah.
He seemed like he's taking that Dame not being consistently on the court this opportunity like he's taking that opportunity right now. Right. And I love it. Who you been looking at?
I've been looking at De'Aaron Fox been stepping up. I think we talked about him a little bit. De'Aaron Fox definitely belonged in this conversation. He should be mentioned a couple times because he's been balling like crazy. He averaging, what is this, 25 a game? Look like 9 assists. Is that what that is? No. I got the wrong one. I gotta make sure it's right, bro. I think it's field goal. Okay. Hold on. Look like 6 assists. I was looking at the wrong one, but he been balling, averaging 25 a game. So he been putting up numbers, bro. He been playing very well. Got the Kings winning basketball games, which is something I thought I wouldn't see for forever. I think he finally tired of losing, bro. And he finally stepping up and being who they need him to be. So I'm impressed with that. I keep bringing his name up, bro. I feel like I bring it up once an episode, bro. You know who I'm gonna say, bro.
Who you taking like as your favorite player, him or Kobe?
Kobe. Oh, no. Anthony Simons might be like 1B. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm capping. Because my top 5 in players, it go Kobe. I gotta remember. I think it go Kobe, D-Wade, Steph, Truth, and then I don't know who.
No, LeBron is clearly second, bro.
Well, I can't put LeBron in my top 5 because I respected LeBron, but I wasn't a fan of LeBron at the start of his career. I really became more of like a fan of LeBron from 16 to now is when I became more of a fan. I always respected him. I always was like, Bron, one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league, but I wasn't a fan, I would say. So I can't put him in my 5.
Favorite NBA players ever?
I got Kobe, I got Wade, I got Steph, I got Truth, and I don't know who in that 5th spot. That 5th spot,
it gotta be LeBron, bro. The way you rock for LeBron, bro.
I guess you could slide him in there, but I feel like I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing somebody, bro, that I talk about a lot or that I rock with heavy. But I really like my fandom of LeBron has elevated super like a lot too because he became a Laker. You know, I rock with the Lakers, and so that helped elevate it as well. These other players, man, Truth was a rival to the Lakers. D-Wade was kind of a rival to Kobe. Steph ain't never been a Laker. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know,
my top 5 favorite players: Kobe, Shaq, Wade, KD, and then Draymond or Boog. But
I forgot you used to rock with Boog heavy too. I forgot about that.
I love Boog. That's my
when he was healthy in his prime, he was an issue. But I don't want to get off topic. Anthony Simons a dog, bro. I keep saying it, G. He gonna finish top 5 at his position. I think what this is, bro, is now I'm taking pride in the fact that I called him being super cold this year. And I just feel the need to just ride this wave the whole year now.
Last year, though.
I know, but he wasn't top 5 at his position. I'm saying this year he's going to be top 5 at his position. Okay. That level cold this year. You know what I'm saying? So I think he averaging like 23 a game right now? He averaging like 23 a game. Anthony Simons is. I got to pull it back up here. He averaging, you said what? 23.6. So maybe basically 24 a game. The boy had issued all your issue, bruh. What you like? What you say, bro?
You be killing me with him, bro.
Bro, he cold, bro.
He's a dog.
Bro, he a dog.
He got a Birkin.
Facts.
But oh my goodness,
bro, what's the problem with it? this
You're not
this
letting
I'm,
up, bro.
this started with us having that conversation about Jordan Poole and you saying that you think Jordan Poole is better than this man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This how this started.
He's
And ever since then, I've been like, bro, watch this boy Anthony Simons, bro. Like, keep watching this man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna show who he is, bro. And it feels good when you call something and it's right. Like he's taking a big step from last year to this year. So that's who I got as my top two so far that I've noticed. I've really taken notice of De'Aaron Fox and Anthony Simons. But it's a lot of players that's been, stepping up and just playing out of their mind so far this year. It's still very early. I really want to see if Zion Williamson can stay on the floor. Because if he can stay on the floor, man, them Pels gonna be so crazy, man. They're gonna be crazy. And then, I think I talk about this team every week too. But I just love what I'm seeing from Atlanta, bro. I love what I'm seeing from Atlanta. How they able to move the ball, play defense, score. They gonna be a threat coming up. The East gonna be so tough to win this year, bro. It's gonna be tough. Both conferences, yeah.
This is a great season, bro. I'm loving it.
Do you still have faith? Who you got coming out of the East? You said Brooklyn.
Did I say? Well, I did say Brooklyn. I said if they pick it up.
Okay.
But Ben Simmons,
he been playing better.
He like his mind is getting clear.
Finally, yeah.
Bro, he been racking lately. He been doing a lot, bro. I'm loving the way he's playing.
Facts.
He's just playing with more, like, a sense of urgency. Like, KD needs me. Like, it's just like this team needs me, bro. Like, for real. It's like, I don't know, bro. He been playing good, bro.
Bro, you are hilarious, bro. This man said like KD needs me. You are hilarious, G.
I'm not saying it like that, bro. It's like, bro, he been playing really good, bro. And I'm happy that he can actually contribute.
Facts.
Cause we know what KD gonna give us every night. We know this.
Facts. And Kyrie too, as long as he playing.
Yeah.
As long as he playing, we know what Kyrie gonna get. Cause Kyrie been balling recently too.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he not wearing the Nike socks no more. He wearing them
the Walmart socks.
Yeah. He don't want to. I guess he not rocking with Nike, or they not rocking with him, whichever way it go. But yeah, man, they I like what Ben Simmons finally playing like Ben Simmons. We know he could be, bro. Facilitating, playing defense, attacking the rack. I don't know why Cats is playing him so close up on the 3-point line. That's kind of weird to me because I seen the and one last night. I forgot who was guarding him, but somebody was right up on him on the 3. I think what it is if you don't play close up on them, then they can run that screen and roll action. And if you're not close up on that screen, KD come off that screen, Kyrie come off that screen, Seth come off that screen, and they got nothing but room to shoot if you're not close up on them as a defender. So that makes sense. You got to find ways. As a head coach, you got to find ways to take up that space for Ben if they're gonna play off. But at the same time, you can play a healthy distance off Ben and still play up when necessary, bro. Like you don't need to be up on him on the 3 line like he's not gonna pull up like Steph because he ain't gonna shoot it. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna shoot that shot. You know what I'm saying? So, but Brooklyn. If I had to make an early season prediction, I'm still going with the Bucks. I didn't know the Celtics overtook the Bucks for the 1 seed, though. I didn't know that.
Giannis didn't play like the last 3-4 games.
Giannis been hurt. Yeah, yep. Giannis been hurt.
Oh, that happened.
Mm-hmm. I still would take I still would take the Bucks, but like, man, it's the Celtics could win the East, the Bucks could win the East, the Cavs could win the East, the Hawks could win the East, and the Nets. Miami starting off slow. Miami starting off slow, but they won the did they? No. They was in the conference finals last year. They can catch steam and potentially, you know what I'm saying, win the East too, maybe. I don't know. But I can't just rule them out. Yeah. So even though they're in the 11th spot right now, sheesh, I can't rule them out. But right now I gotta go with the Bucks. And then in the West, I gotta go with the Lakers, man. I feel like we got nothing. No, in the West. The West is tough. It's just hard because you still want to pick Golden State, but they just Clay look like he's stepping up a little bit though.
Yeah, he is.
Clay is stepping up a little bit. He's stepping into his zone a little bit more. So I'll give Clay credit for that. But You know who I think might come out of the West this year, bro? I've been kind of talking about them a little bit, not putting too much on them, but now they healthy, and I'm kind of looking at them like they dangerous in the postseason if they can stay healthy. I think the Nuggets could get to the finals this year, bro. I think the Nuggets could get to the finals this year. If I had to pick a team right now today, I'd probably pick Denver, bro, because Jamal Murray is a dog, bro. I'm so happy to see that man back on the court, bro. He done missed like 2 years. He finally back on the court. They still got Jokic. They got Cass that can score. Jokic, even though I'm not a fan of how he plays, his playing style, Jokic has had this team competing in the playoffs for a couple years now without Jamal Murray in the lineup, bro. And so now you insert Jamal Murray back into that lineup. You got facilitating. You got the floor spaced out a little bit more for Jokic to do his thing. You got a guy that can hit big shots down the stretch. Ball handling wizard. He not the greatest defensively, but he got a Birkin.
He
got a Birkin. So it's like I like how the Nuggets looking, bro. I got the Suns, bro. They so, and we talked about this off air. Like they good. So long as Chris Paul can stay healthy, they need Chris Paul to do anything really come postseason time. But these boys, man, they talk like they didn't win a championship and then come postseason time, they was in the finals against the Bucks, and I wouldn't call that a choke job because the Bucks just played their butts off, and the Suns was right there. But this past year against the Mavs, y'all shouldn't be saying nothing to start the year this year, bro.
Yeah.
That's just me, bro. Y'all shouldn't be saying nothing. But I got the Nuggets coming out of the West so far. It might sound crazy to some right now.
That's a take. That is a take.
Hey, but I got, like, as we stand right here today, if I was in Vegas, I'd put my money on Denver. They just got to stay healthy. I mean, all these teams got to stay healthy. You know, Jamal Murray, Ja Morant be dealing with tons of injuries every year.
Yeah, he do.
You know, the Suns with Chris Paul, the Blazers with Dame. You know, all these teams deal with injuries. The Clippers we talked about with Kawhi. So all of this is taking injuries out for the most part, with the exception of Kawhi, because you just never know when he's going to play and how many games he's going to play. I'm rolling with the Nuggets, man. I'm rolling with the Nuggets.
I don't know yet. I'm not gonna get my take yet on who I got coming out the East or West right now.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying basketball. It's so everybody balling.
Yeah.
I was just waiting. I'll give it to you before All-Star break.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, man. Anything else you want? You know what I'm saying? Add anything else you want to say to the fans before we cut out for the day?
Hope y'all enjoyed this little holiday weekend. You know, we back. We're gonna be continuing to come in. So I appreciate everybody that's out through today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through today too, man. It's been a fun one. Y'all don't my bad. I'm still looking at these standings. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Y'all don't be afraid to hit that comment section too, man, because we put your comments up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? So whenever y'all feel free to chime in, call one of us out on capping, whatever the case may be, because you know, Ant, he be But no, man, it's been fun, man. Y'all stay tuned, bro. We coming at y'all every week with this, man. Every week we trying to find the best time for everybody. So if y'all got to vote on that, it's between 10, 11, and 12. So whatever time works best for y'all. That's why we've been we might start at 11 one week, we might start at 12, we might start at 10. We just trying to figure out what the best engagement time is for the fans. So if y'all got any input on that, let us know. Most of y'all, I mean, all of y'all know us. So hit us up, whatever, DMs, text, whatever. 8, 10 work for me, 11 work for me, 12 work for me, whatever. Just let us know because we're trying to figure that time out. But for now, man, we signing off, man. It's been a fun with our ads at the bottom. If y'all not already following us, they right there, and we'll catch y'all next time on the next episode of Turnover the Podcast, man.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all.